Hey y'all, Mom April here, and I haven't been on in a while. I've been busy doing my civics course, and I just completed it. Yay me. I'm now on to the constitutional course. I have learned a lot, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I've learned. I've learned that the Federal Reserve is not even connected to the federal government. It's a group of elite, a group of rich bankers that got together and decided to make this organization called the Federal Reserve. They named it the Federal Reserve, but it has nothing to do with the federal government. And they lend money out, which is made up money. It's not even real money. They lend it out to the government, which in turn gives it to us, which in turn we put it in the bank, and then we pay taxes on the interest, which goes back to them. So they're lending money that's not even there, and they're making interest off of it, and that's what that's about. But it's also about them wanting control over us, the Americans, the world. All the news that you're hearing about the Illuminati and world domination, it's true. It's not made up stuff. It's not conspiracy. It's all true. And it actually started years ago, many, many years ago, that they have been trying to do this. They've been trying to take over and take away our freedom and turn us into slaves. So this is why I'm learning it, is because I started out just wanting to fight for my son and bring him home, and then I wanted to bring my son home and then help others. Well, now I'm at the point where I want to fight for our rights, for our country, for our children, for our grandchildren. This is their world. America was founded on the Constitution, the highest law of the land. It will always be, and we will fight for it. And what they don't seem to realize is we all know they're going to try to assassinate Trump, but whether they succeed or not, they don't seem to realize that Americans are sick of it. We are totally sick of it. We're sick of them taking away our freedom. We're sick of them locking up our innocent in jail, or loved ones that did petty stuff and they're getting life sentences. My son didn't even do anything. He was just at the wrong place, wrong time. They gave him charges that they did not prove he did, and 73 years he got. That's why I'm fighting. I'm going to get my son back. They did not give him due process of law, which I found out most of the people that you have out there who are in the prisons have not gotten due process of the law. The courts are not run as courts of record like they're supposed to be. They're trying to take away all of our rights and all of our freedoms, and it's up to us to stand up and say, we ain't taking it no more. So it's a message to all of them out there. Don't think it's going to end with Trump, because it's not. American people are sick of it, and we're going to fight. We are going to fight. We are going to take our America back. You want to go dominate somebody, go to another country and go dominate that. They're democratic. That's the way they are. We're not. We're a republic, and that's the way we are, and that's the way we're going to stay. You got too many people here that are Christians, and they do not like Christians, by the way, people. They do not like Christians. They do. That's one of their biggest fears. If you've seen my poems, you know why I wrote my poems. They don't like Christians. Anyway, I'm about to learn the Constitution. I want to know it forward, backwards, everywhere, sideways. I don't care which way it is. I want to learn it. And if you want to hear the real news on what's going on, watch InfoWars. That guy is so cool. I mean, he just tells the truth, and he tells it where it's at. This is not all conspiracy theories that are going around. These are people like us who are concerned, are sick of it. We're sick of it. Their biggest mistake was they pushed us over the line. They took away our loved ones. They put our children and grandchildren in CPS and let CPS decide what's right, what's wrong. I mean, personally, my grandson is in the CPS system right now because of his mother, not my son, but because of his mother. And they refuse to let my son have anything to do with his son, and they want me on supervised visits, costing me hundreds of dollars to go visit him for 4 hours in front of the grandfather of the mother they took away the custody from. It's just ridiculous, the stuff they come out with. I mean, I'm supervised all because one time because of a picture of a Hulk Hogan that was given to the kids, and this time because my son came down and said hello, handing me a present, and went back upstairs. They are just absolutely ridiculous. They violate every constitutional right, everything that God has given us. They are violating, and we need to take it back. We need to get educated. The Federal Reserve decided they wanted to take over the school system, and that's what they did. And that's why they don't teach civics in school no more. They don't want us to know our rights, our laws. They don't want us to know how to defend ourselves. And if you read the Constitution, it tells you that this is what we need in order to keep our freedom. If you think you're going to be free and ignorant, or free and not do anything, just sit back and let everybody else fight, you better think again, because freedom comes with power. It does. And we have to show that we have power in numbers, that we are not going to let them take our America away from us. So I just wanted to say a heads up to y'all. I love y'all, and I hope y'all will join the National Liberty Alliance.org. Join them. It doesn't cost anything to join them. You don't have to donate. You can if you want, but you don't have to. And they have free courses. First civics, then Constitution. On the Constitution. I have learned so much from it, and I'm going to keep on learning, and I'm getting more involved, and I'm going to keep getting more involved, because I want my country back. I want my kids to have a future, a free future, and I want my grandchildren to have free, good futures. This is their future, not ours. This is theirs. This is our present, their future. I'm going to fight for it, and I hope you will too. Remember, NationalLibertyAlliance.org, and remember InfoWars. InfoWars is going to give you the information. National Liberty Alliance is going to give you the education, and it's going to help us to get empowered. There's a lot of liberty groups out there. I particularly don't care which one you join, but the National Liberty Alliance, I will say that I like them. I like how they run. I like how they think. They're not looking to be secretive. They don't care if all these underground people see what's going on, because we're not doing anything secretive. We're doing it out in the open. We're going to fight the devil on his own turf. That's what we're going to do, and that's what they're doing, and I back them up. And hopefully, with all the information I get, I'm going to get my son out. I will not stop till I get my son out. I will not. Anyway, I love you all, and I wanted to give you some info, and that's what I did. Have a good day. Love you. Bye, people.